Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video today. I am your host of the Alpha Podcast, Jayden, but we are not going to be podcasting today. We're going to be doing something very different. I told you guys that I was going to talk about the recent leaked photos from the Avengers Doomsday concepts that did just come out 2 weeks ago. I didn't get to talk about it because I said that with my podcast and the podcast got a little too long, but I told you I was not going to neglect you guys. So let's get right into it. I don't know if I have actually all of the leaks. I think I'm going to make sure before I do this to make sure I get all of the leaks just to make sure. So the very first leak we are going to look at here is we have Doctor Strange being on the right hand of the throne of Doctor Doom. I'm very interested just to see how this goes. Is this going to be another multiversal type story? I don't know why Doctor Strange would be on the right-hand side of the throne of Doctor Doom. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter say this is a comic book type adaptation. I'm not that tapped into the comic book industry and the comic book realm of things when it comes to Marvel specifically. Let me know down in the comments below what that has to do with anything. And then moving on. We got a little picture here of Peter Quill up with Vision. We all know and are well aware that there is a Vision project that is under the works. And it's said that at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Star-Lord is going to return. So I think this just revealed that Star-Lord is going to be coming back in Avengers Doomsday along with Vision in some type of form or capacity. Something right here that I have been advocating for since the tragic death of Chadwick Boseman, and then when we got the film that we got. Black Panther, T'Challa needs to be in the MCU. I love Letitia Wright and what she did for Black Panther. Given the circumstances, what James Coogler, Angela Bassett, that whole crowd, that whole bit, they did just a fantastic job of what the circumstances they were given. But at the same breath, we need T'Challa back in the MCU. And this seems to reveal that in the concept art, and it's going to be interesting to see how they go about that. Moving on, we got a concept art of Hulk and She-Hulk with, I guess this is probably more than likely Scar. I did not watch She-Hulk, so I honestly don't know nothing about what was going on. All we do remember was that horrible CGI ending of Scar with the shaved, half-bald haircut. It was horrible. It was ugly. She-Hulk was very underwhelming. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how these stories pan out. Moving on to some more photos here. As we see right here, we got a look at potentially the Young Avengers. There's Miss Marvel, you got Wong, you got Star-Lord, you have Kate Bishop, Ant-Man chick, I don't know her name, and then the new guy who was in the Agatha Harkness movie. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible when it comes to this topic. I'm not an advocate for the Young Avengers. I'm really not. In no way, form, or fashion, I am not an advocate for the Young Avengers. I've said from the beginning when they were trying to push this in the recent news, nobody wants the Young Avengers. Nobody. I don't want Miss Marvel. I don't want Kate Bishop. Whoever, Quicksilver, the kid, nobody wants these guys. I mean, I cannot speak for the general audience. Okay. I'm just saying the fans of the MCU, heck, even probably the general audience, they don't want this. They don't. I promise you they don't. In no shape or form or fashion, they don't want the Young Avengers. I promise you that. It would be a horrible idea. You telling me there's going to be a universe where Miss Marvel and the kids, Kate Bishop, all of them is going to be on the Avengers fighting Doctor Doom? No chance whatsoever. It shouldn't happen. The OG Avengers would have their fit trying to fight Doctor Doom. It's a horrible idea. But that's just me. Moving on. We got a nice concept look at my guy, Doctor Doom. He looks fantastic. He looks super menacing. He looks like he's getting ready to hit somebody and just... He looks menacing. He looks more menacing than Thanos. He just looks amazing. He looks so good. I have been wanting Doctor Doom in the MCU for a long time. I really thought they should have went with him over Kang to begin with. I'm very, very, very interested to see how Robert Downey Jr. is going to portray him. And from what we're getting to what this potentially could look like on screen, I am super excited to see what the Russo brothers has cooking. If I'm not mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is probably all of the leaks, if I am not mistaken. So, what is my overall thoughts and opinions? I think they're all good, for the most part, outside of the Young Avengers one. I think that I trust in the Russo brothers, even though they recently just made a film with starring Chris Pratt and the girl off of the Stranger Things, which has not got great reviews so far. Outside of that, I trust in the Russo brothers. I genuinely enjoy almost every film that they make. Recently, I think the last film that I've watched of theirs was Gray Man. Loved it. So in the Russo brothers, I trust. They made The Winter Soldier. They made Civil War. They made the last two Avengers movies. They were all bangers. I trust the Russo brothers. Even with these concept arts, what they're going for Doctor Doom. Possibly bringing back Black Panther. Star-Lord's back. You know, Hulk and Scar possibly getting a redesign. I hope so. I want Hulk to be Hulk again, even though I don't think that'll happen. But She-Hulk's going to be back. Okay. But at the same time, all of that is mostly positive. My only negative, I don't like the Young Avengers. I don't think it is a smart thing for Kevin Feige and Marvel to do. I just don't think in no form or capacity can they sit here with a straight face and say, let's do the Young Avengers. I just can't see it. I don't like the idea. I don't love it. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out and how it bulls out. Because if they do choose at the end of Secret Wars to possibly do a Young Avengers, do I have a problem specifically with the characters like Miss Marvel and all them joining the actual Avengers? I have no problem with it. I just don't want there to be a situation where there's just the straight Young Avengers by themselves. Just no. I don't see marketing wise how that is smart for Marvel putting that out towards the general audience. And for Marvel fans themselves who are fans of the MCU, who are geared and dear, who love these characters near and dear to their heart, I just don't think that's smart. That may just be me, but it's just not smart. But those are just my quick thoughts on the concept art reveal that was recently teased. If you guys enjoyed this video and my thoughts as well, be sure to hit that like button on the video. Tap that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel and to tap that notification bell to get notified when all my videos go live. Check the link in the description to check out the Alpha Podcast. It is available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Tune in and enjoy and let me know your guys' thoughts. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and positivity always, y'all. See ya.